video, I want to talk to you about how root cause mapping or root cause analysis can work for us in trauma, and really how I use it to get huge shifts in my clients. So you may have seen this image. From this image, you can see that the 4 different kinds of inner child wounds, and these are certainly not comprehensive. There's lots of other stuff going on in history, trauma histories, right? So please don't think that this is complete. It is indicative of what may be going on. So as you can see, these 4 kinds of wounds. So I'm going to look at my copy here. So we have the abandonment wound, the guilt wound, the trust wound, and the neglect wound. And the reason that I think this infographic is so useful is because it not only tells us the root cause, but it also shows us the symptoms that we can look out for. Abandonment wound may feel left out, fears being left behind, as you can imagine, hates being alone, often in a codependent relationship and looking for codependent relationships. So think about your own experience. Think about the experience of people you may know that seem to have the same relationships over and over again and play the same role in each of those relationships over and over again. That's because this is deeply what is going on within that person, and until the root cause is addressed and that deep wound is healed, they will replay that. Normally attracts emotionally unavailable people and threatens to leave. This is the abandonment wound. You can see often the abandonment wound can lead to a role reversal also, which means that that individual that experienced abandonment now threatens to be the abandoner. And that's a control thing. That's about taking their power back. Please understand also that all of these behaviors, all of these symptoms that we can look at are clues, and they always have the best intention for the person. So I know that's hard to listen to. I'm going to say that again. All these behaviors are coming from the best intention for that individual, given the framework they're working in. So from the outside, what may look like a manipulative behavior or controlling may be because this person inherently feels as though they have lost their power and they're trying to get their power back. So there is always a positive intention for that individual in the way they behave. And knowing that allows us to treat them with that understanding and compassion now that we understand perhaps some of their motives, their underlying motives in some of those behaviors. So as a coach and as a trainer of coaches, I often and frequently talk about calibrating for behavior. All we can see as a therapist or a coach or a friend or a family member is behaviors. So that's what we have to work with. We have to look at those behaviors and adjust on those. But we can use those, particularly in my case, what I do is I use those behaviors to help me work out what the root cause is. And then I heal this, I treat this, we work with this as a team, as a partnership, and then I recalibrate. And if those behaviors have stopped or changed, that lets me know how the work down here is going. So we always calibrate on behavior, but I don't necessarily spend a lot of time mopping the brow of the sweaty person having the heart attack, because that's not really the root cause. That's not the crucial thing that is going on. What's going on is the deeper issue, which is what we need to heal. And I know that if I've treated that well, the sweating or the symptom or the behavior will change.